Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody. He finds his man complete. It's Barber. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
First down, Condors.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Barber. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3. At the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Cody. Throw left side complete. That's O'Brien. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's O'Brien. Maybe a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Condors are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs, nothing.
A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Red, yellow, hut, hut.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for KC. 46 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Cody. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. They need 2. Here's third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, San Diego.
Looking to throw. Cody. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down. Cody. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Throwing to start the drive.
Cody. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
The San Diego first down. 24-yard gain on the play. And the San Diego first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Intended for his wideout.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Cody. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Cody. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down,
Operating from the gun. Cody. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Condors are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for KC. 57 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Here we go.
Here
There's a give up the middle. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Dances by him. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Cody. He finds his man, complete. It's Barber. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Operating from the gun, Cody. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They bring their punter out there now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go save pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision, but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back, who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Ready?
Now back to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Cody. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Gilmore. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here now a 3rd and 20. Looking to throw. Cody. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. On now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Chambers. Oh, some strong running. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Cody. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second and long. Over the middle, complete. That's Barber. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw. Cody. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And they'll send out their punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. It's taken to the 26. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now here comes Kansas City.
Okay, ready?
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run with Richardson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Down. Yeah, cut.
They'll run again with Richardson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ready?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
Here we go. Check, cut.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. Okay, Brandon, thank you. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. And this is the Dolphins wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. This is going to be an 87-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, we bring you another opener that's got some real star power to it. And it's the Panthers quarterback on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Panthers come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Cam Ward. One of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Titans use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Looking to put a drive together.
Black wall. Set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Set. Ready.
Here's Richardson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Set. Hut. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. Finding room at midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Richardson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can click and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Now again, right side. It's Chambers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set, go.
They're going to look to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here comes third down at 7.
Down.
Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Cody. Throw left side complete. That's Barber. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. Sawyer. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here we go. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chambers. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
Ready. 6.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looking to throw. That is caught. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
A gain of 36 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Chambers. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chambers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Richardson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Check White. Here we
They'll try the left side. Chambers. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Chambers. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
Come on, set, ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Ready up.
3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Switch, yellow, let's go. Hut, hut.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we set.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, CD, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, They will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, in 1 second.